everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's that time, guys. It's football time. Although this is a Falcon channel, but today we're going to talk a little bit about some college football. But before we get started with all that, you guys can hit that subscribe button, like this video. Tell me what you think, man. Leave me a comment in that box. And also, main thing, share this content out to the YouTube universe for me. Whoever's in here, I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Bubba Gump? Man, thanks for joining me. I know it's a little early, but I'm glad to see you in here. So we're going to just do a little talking today. I'm just going over what happened this week in the Falcons world. Everybody know we came down to that 53-man roster, and been a lot of movement back and forth with this roster. We put a couple of guys on the IR and brought a couple of guys back, brought in 2 new people. Like I said, it's been a roller coaster. So, let me give you some of these names that we got here. We got John Fitzpatrick, went on the IR. Suppose he had 2 surgeries in the off season to repair a stress fracture in his foot, in both foot actually. So he's on the IR. Limited there for at least 4 weeks. So did Marlon Davidson, who had his knee scoped a couple weeks ago. And he's out for the next 4 weeks for sure on the regular season. Jalen Mayfield still dealing with back issue that he had pretty much the whole training camp. So he's out for the next 4 weeks. But to our surprise, just a little bit, you got Isaiah Oliver, who's recovering from an ACL injury from last season. He's out for the next 4 weeks. I guess just to make sure he gets healed up pretty good. He played in the last preseason game, so wasn't sure about how that was going to come about. And we also got Deion Jones. Deion Jones at the beginning of the training camp was on the PUP list, so he wasn't out there until the final game of the preseason also. So he's out for the next 4 weeks, recovering from the shoulder cleanup that he had in the off season. So I'm assuming that shoulder's not 100%, and he's out to get that shoulder, down to that 100%. So, but with that being said, also, they released a couple of guys, but they brought them back, like Mike Ford and Dean Marlowe was released, I guess, to make room for the new offensive lineman they brought in, Chuma Edoga, I think how you pronounce his name. He was a 6'3", 308-pound offensive lineman. And they also brought in another D tackle, Matt Dickinson, 6'5", 292. And these guys are already on the depth chart already. So we're looking forward to seeing those guys out there bring some havoc for this upcoming season. But after these guys, we also got other guys that was cut on the initial 53 who we brought back. You got Abdullah Anderson, D lineman, who they brought back, and they brought back Nick Kowalski, whatever it is, Nick K. So that's how I'm going to go with that. And they brought back offensive lineman Cody Gossett to be back up, and I guess that swing guard on both sides. And those guys are back on the team, and, they're going to start, I guess I'm assuming it's the first game roster. Like I said, that can change. What coach been doing, it's been changing on the regular, so we're going to go with that. But we did keep a lot of guys who are familiar with this system. They're on the practice squad, like, a lot of people's favorite, Frank Darby, he's on the practice squad. Justin Schaefer, another Georgia kid, they're on the practice squad. And Derek DeTangelo, who I thought had a good chance to make this team, he's on the practice squad also. But what's good about this practice squad, these guys can be brought up, during the season. So it's like a reserve, and you actually have more than a 53-man roster. You actually have a nice little roster here. So guys that are familiar with this system. But We brought back yesterday. You got Anthony Fisker was brought back. Fisher was brought back. Tucker Fisk was brought back. And they brought in another cornerback. His name's Cardall Holman, who was brought back. Who was brought in yesterday. Who's on the practice squad. So that practice squad right now sits at 15. I think we can get one more person in that practice squad. So I think they just holding out on that. But yeah, got one more. Like I said, you got several guys. Those guys I talked about earlier who's on the in the reserve. But you got Vincent Taylor who's there, and you got Dorian Edrin, the kid that got hurt the last preseason game. He's on there, but he's like a waiver IR, so he can only be released with an injury settlement. So and they also put John Rain on the IR, who's a blocking fullback, tight end type person. But these Falcons, man, we gonna hope these guys help these guys out this year, man. You gotta support them, cheer them on, and that's my Falcon talk for today. You got any questions out there? Let me know. I'm here to answer them, all right? But what I'm going to get today, because it's that first day of that top 25 full weekend of football, we're going to talk a little college football today. So, like I said, this is a Falcon channel, but today is football day for college. So I didn't get a chance to do one early in the week, but I'm going to do one today. So you guys stay with me. And let's rock and roll about this college football today. All right. What's up there? DOD. How you doing there? All right. So Georgia football day. We ain't gonna talk about Georgia's last team, all right? But let's talk about this first game today. All right. We're gonna have what we got here. There we go. This a couple games already this week, so yeah. Yes, sir. All right, what we got here? First game on the docket. Well, they had games yesterday too, so we're gonna go from there. These first games here were yesterday. You had top 25 teams. You had number 12 Oklahoma State beating Central Michigan 58-44. And both those quarterbacks had a great game. Both of them threw over 400 yards. So that's a game. Number 17 Pitt won 38-31 against West Virginia. And Wake Forest beat VMI. The number 22 beat VMI yesterday 44-10. I'm sorry. And you had one more game. Those all Thursday. And you had a game yesterday. Michigan State beat Western Michigan 35-13. And Michigan State right now is ranked number 15. So that right there is a plus for. And what else we got here? Let's go over the games that's going to be happening today. So we're going to go from. All right. Big game. One of the big games today is going to be number 2 versus number 5. Number 2, Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Okay. Right now they got Ohio State picked to win by 16 points over Notre Dame. They're at Ohio State, so that's a good chance that may happen. So I can agree with that right there. Then you got number 1 Alabama playing Utah State in Tuscaloosa. So yeah, 42 point. Yeah, I can see that too. So they talk about overall points 63. So we got that. Then we got Kentucky, number 20 Kentucky playing Miami or Ohio. They're 15-point favorite in that game. And they're also in Kentucky. Then you got number 18 Wisconsin over Illinois State. I can see Wisconsin winning that game also. And who else we got here? What's up, Mr. Melvin? Welcome in the house, man. Glad to see you guys up. I told you guys it's early where I'm at. I'm not sure you guys how many what you got, but it's what 6:11 here in my state right now. So hey. And who else we got here? Oh, you got Baylor playing Albany. I guess it's just regular Albany. So, and I think Baylor should win that game. I don't know what the point total is there, but they have that game starting today at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm assuming it's Eastern time. And who's next? What's up, Big Ant? What's up? What's up? Welcome in, Brad. And we got those Gator haters down there. They playing next game. They play against Utah, but they're picked. They're 2.5 point underdog against Utah, and they're playing in Gainesville. But Utah's number 7, so yeah, we will see. I think Florida may pull that one out. So it's just my thinking. I think Florida may pull it out against Utah. But you never know. Which game do you guys are looking forward to seeing today, man? You guys got a game in mind you want to watch? Utah's no, yeah, you're right. That ain't no joke, man. You know, they can run the ball. I don't know if Florida will be able to do it. Florida can stop them or not. But Florida's on the rebound. They got a new coach down there who's hyping everything up. But don't know. Don't know until they play the game. Like I said, you got to play the game to prove that game. So, and who else we got after that? We have a number 14 USC playing Rice. USC is a 32-point. What's up, Falcon? Welcome to the show this morning, man. Early morning. Glad to see you guys up here. Like I said, I thought about this last night, so I put it in. Let me do a video this morning because I'm going to be watching games the rest of the day, so I don't have time to do anything else. So, but welcome in, man. Appreciate everybody that's in here this morning. Like I said, you got any questions for me about Falcons, anybody, let me know, man. I'm here. I can talk about all kind of things, but I just wanted to go over this college thing this morning. Yeah, 32.5, 32.5 point favorite over Rice. That's a good, 61 point total. So they expect Rice to score at least 30 points. What's up, Mr. Xavier Limpman? Okay. Good morning. Hey guys, also man, don't forget while you're in here, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also hit that like button for myself, Coach Unchained, and also for AFN. And also don't forget that Georgia Sports Nation is coming up pretty soon too. Hey, Miss Iron Green, Georgia better cover, huh? Hey, I don't even know what the line is, but yeah, I think we should be okay today. I think we should. But yeah, Oregon has been known to upset people in each first game, so got to be very careful with this Georgia game. So definitely got to be very careful. So, all right, so yeah, USC 32.5. That's a lot of points though. So they, like I said, expect Utah Rice to score almost 30 points. That's a lot of points to cover. Was it Old Dominion that beat him? No, I thought it was somebody. Was it Old Dominion? I don't know who it was that beat him, but somebody got beat. Well, These teams are stepping up, man. Let me see. False start Falcons. What do you think about our offense versus the Saints defense? I think we'll be okay. Like I said, they got to worry about us. I don't think we got to worry about them. We just got to go in there and play and execute, man. So if we execute, we'll be okay. It's all about the execution. I think the Falcons' offense is going to be okay against them. So, they just got to play, man. We just got to see. You know how it is in that first series, how we're going to do. Yeah, I remember they got two new safeties. Yes, I understand that. Well, yeah. So one of them went going to jail, or if he ain't in jail, then you got Tyre Mack. Yeah, he's a little older, but he's still serviceable. But I don't think it's going to come down to that. I think we're going to be able to run the ball against this team. So, all right, next question. Who got? Oh, Ken's line. Welcome to the show, man. Coach, quick question: how is Georgia ranked number 3? Well, we lost a lot of people, man. That defense is a whole new retool. Everybody's pretty much new. I don't think we got guys that played, but only people that started the games are probably in the defensive backfield. And you got the two DNs that played a lot. So yeah, so that's part of why we ranked 3. Although it was national championship, yeah, it happens that way. I've seen the same thing happen when Clemson won it. Alabama was still ranked number 1. They got that pedigree of being ranked number 1. So you got to play the game. So we beat Oregon, man. We'll probably move to number 2. What's up, Night Radical? How you doing this morning, man? It's early. Well, 9 o'clock down there, but it's 6 something here, so that's cool. But yeah, that's why we're ranked number 3, because of the losses that we had on the defensive side. All right, let's see what we got here. Because they also knew we can get them turned around and confused. Yeah, I believe that too about those Saints, because they're gonna have to cover our guys, and they're gonna be expecting the pass, but we're gonna run the ball, I think. All right, got another question from Xavier Lynn. All right, hey coach, 2 questions. How's the Bulldog offense looking this year in the trenches, and any new hogs in front to watch for? Zion Lowe, I think, is the guy to watch for. He's another big D lineman, and you also got those young kids who just came in last year, D ends and stuff. So that's a couple guys on that front line. So we got 3 starters on defense. Still Georgia. Boy, you crazy. But yeah, Georgia have they got guys that are pretty big in there. You don't have no Jordan Davis, but you got Big Bear Alexander's up there. You also have a couple more guys that came in. The names I don't have right in front of me. I didn't get the chance to download the roster because, like I said, I did this last night. But I'm going to be watching the games. But next time I do this, I'm going to tell you the names of every kid on that team. I'm going to look it up right now. But yeah, man, they got a couple of big guys up front, so we'll be okay. So yeah, man. Bulldog roster. All right. We got 3 starters on defense. I got it right here. I should have had this up earlier today. We got I guess they got Xylon No at nose tackle. And you got Jalen Carter. I forgot about Jalen Carter. I don't know why I forgot about that kid's name. That kid's gonna be there. We go. Those are the three returning starters. Yes, Nolan Smith, Ringo, and Carter. So you do got three what's called, but your linebackers are very young. So you got Jamin Dumas Johnson, who's probably gonna be the one of the main linebackers back there this year. But you got a lot of backups, man. You got Nolan that Jack. So, but I think our DB man gonna be pretty solid. So that's gonna be one of our main things right there. You got Robert Beal, who's returning returner from last year, so he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be more like that edge guy. But I'm gonna tell y'all a kid to watch out for, man, is that Chaz Chambers, man. That kid right there, boy, he could be something special. Now, right, like I get go dog. There we go. How you fighting that, right? I like that. Man, it's gonna be a game to watch. But I'm gonna be all in it too, man. I'm gonna be all into that game. But yeah, let me get back to some more of these college things, man. I'm glad you guys are here this morning. I gotta go get my car worked on this morning, boy. That's why I'm doing this so early. Got that, then I'm just watching football the rest of the day. So, who else we got to watch today? Got some more college games in here. Who else we got in here? Oh yeah, number 20 BYU is playing South Florida. That's a game. So you got BYU as 11-point favorite, 11.5-point favorite. So that means South Florida gonna be scoring some points also. So should be a good game, I think. And who else we got? Next game we got number 21, Ole Miss playing Troy. Ole Miss is a 21.5-point favorite with an over and under of 57 points. So they're looking like 50, 36 to 21 game, 36 to 20, somewhere in that range point spread. So they expect Ole Miss to score at least 37 points in this game, 36.5 points to win this game. So that can happen. Ole Miss should be a good team, but they got that arrogant coach down there, so that may just happen. So Ohio State and Notre Dame. Okay, I got one more question up here. What we got here? What's the petition in the tight end room for Georgia? Well, they brought in that freshman last year from what's his name? His name is Oscar Depp. He's a freshman. He's pretty decent. He's top 5-star kid, I think he was. But yeah, man, you got three, I say, unstoppable tight ends in that room right there. You got Brock, you got Darnell, and you got Eric Gilbert, man, who's a wide receiver in a tight end's body. So if they go with that tight end set, man, who pick, like you say, like one always say with the Falcons, pick your poison. You're going to pick your death if you pick that against those three guys, bro. So, all right, what we got here? Ohio State, Notre Dame. Ohio State, Notre Dame. Man, I think this game going to be closer than everybody thinks, but Ohio State right now, they're favored by, how many points they were favored by? They're favored by 16 points. I think this is a game you put on Ohio State, Notre Dame to cover. That's just my say. I say you play the cover. So oh, I don't know what that came in. Guess third cutter got a hold of me there. But yeah, so I say it's a closer game than people think it's going to be. Everybody, because Ohio State has all this speed, and they got uh, Stroud as the quarterback. But I think Notre Dame gonna play him tougher, man. First game, everybody's new at it, so we're gonna see. Who else we got here? Got another question. What's up, Isaac Crab? Welcome to the show, man. Good to see you up here this morning. All right, who we got next? No, another question about Knight Rider. All right. Florida State, LSU. I don't think Florida State ready yet, man. But then, they got Brian Kelly down there in LSU there, so he's gonna probably run the ball like he did with Notre Dame when he did Notre Dame all those years. So could be a running game for LSU, unless they don't switch up everything about, you know. Yeah, that's a top six matchup. Yeah, that Ohio State Notre Dame. Yeah, that's a top six matchup. But this Florida State LSU game, man, that's one. I don't know how what Florida State has done to improve their team. That's the kicker. I don't know what they've done. So I'm not even sure if the LSU is ranked this year. I don't think they are. So, but yeah, um, my prediction on this game: LSU wins the game. And like I said, I haven't seen what Florida State has this year, so I agree with you there, Xavier. Yeah, Notre Dame always keep a few athletes, and they always hide them. Their D line is gonna be tough. Their linebackers gonna be tough. Like I say, the only thing I know Ohio State gonna probably do is try to throw the ball down the field the whole game. So, but I think, yeah, close game. This is a. I heard K Style talking last night talking about Georgia Tech going to upset Clemson. I wish him luck. Wish him luck. So I still think Clemson will take the game, but Georgia Tech, I think they're gonna play better. I don't think they're gonna just look so stagnant. So I think they're gonna play real good. If not, they'll be looking for a new coach before the season's over. So, all right, who else we got here? Yeah, yeah, this should be a good game. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's go, Knight Rider. What you got for me? Oh, he got me another one. He gonna go through the whole roster here. All right, Cincinnati, Arkansas. My God, this game right here, boy. I don't know. They lost a lot on that what's called squad, man. Cincinnati lost a lot, lost a lot, lost a lot. They got a new quarterback. I'm not sure who he is. I'm gonna look to see who their quarterback is. All right. I'm assuming he's gonna be one of these guys. Ben Bryant, 6'3", 220 pounds, senior. I'm assuming that's the quarterback. I'm not sure. They got a lot of them on the roster. But he's a senior, so I'm assuming that's gonna be your main quarterback. So, but yeah, they lost a lot, man. They lost the running back. They lost one of their top receivers. They lost the quarterback. They lost DBs. So yeah, but they got Arkansas picked to win this game. They got a 6.5 point favorite, 53 points over under. So I could number 19 versus 23. That's a top 25 matchup. Arkansas is tough, man. Sam Pittman got those boys playing some good football down there. So yeah, I can see Arkansas win that game. But Cincinnati's a winner too. You can't count them out. They could be a closer game than everybody thinks it's going to be. All right. Let's see what he says here. I think they finally switched up the offense. Georgia Tech fixed up the offense. We'll see. I don't know. We're gonna see what they did. So Big Ant said he don't trust the quarterback at Clemson. DJ, yeah. I hope he gets better. Oh, my buddy Matt, what's up, Matt? UCLA ruined, baby. Go. Okay. Go UCLA, I guess, for Matt. But there's always a dog world here. Always dog world. Let me go back to this game right here. My buddy Knight, right? I got Utah and Florida. Yeah, we already talked about that one there. Yeah, Utah and Florida. Utah's picked to win that game. They got a 2.5 point favorite, and they're in Florida. Yeah, 2.5 point favorite with 51 points, 51.5 points over under. So, yeah, Florida can win this game, but Utah's gonna be tough. Like I said, Utah runs the ball pretty well. They play good defense. So, Florida must come out there and do their job, man. Florida must come out and do their job if they want to win this game. But I can still, like I said, I can see them losing that game. So, you said, okay, Boise State and Oregon State. Huh. Boise and Oregon. Excuse me. Uh, Oregon State gonna run the ball. But I can see Boise with the win there. That's a prediction. I can see Boise. So Boise State wins that game. Yeah, I can see Boise winning that game. But Wichita's not gonna roll over for them. So you know. What else we got here? All right. Who said Sam Houston? No, that's Houston, regular Houston against Houston plays UTSA San Antonio. Yeah, they only got a 4 point favorite on this team, which is very strange to be ranked 24th. But I think UTSA, San Antonio, last year they did pretty good last year too, I think. So, but 62 points scored in this game, so it's gonna be a high scoring game. So Houston, yeah, I think Houston should win this game. They're in Houston. They're in San Antonio, so actually, University of Texas San Antonio is at home, so could be upset there. But they're playing at home, home field advantage. Give those guys a chance. But I think Houston should come out on top. So that's one of my luck pick, I guess you want to call it. I'm not a picker. I'm not a better. I'm just reading what the lines say here. But yeah, that's just a solid guess that Houston should win that game. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, they went undefeated last year. Yeah, they went undefeated. So like I said, anything's possible. But become what you a Boise State fan or Oregon State fan? Big Ant, Colorado State and Michigan. Oh man. Uh, Michigan is a 30.5-point favorite over Colorado State. I can see that, but not 30 points. If you're gonna bet the under. Bet Michigan to cover that. Bet Colorado State to cover that Michigan score. That's, like I say, 30.5 points. That's a lot of points. But Michigan lost a lot last year, especially on the defensive side of the ball. So they lost some people on the side of that ball. But, they always rekindle. So that could be, that's Michigan's number 8 this year. So, yeah, you do what you're going to do. But 16.5 point over and under. But they picked them at 30. So I think they will win the game, though. So. What we got here? Not in Georgia. What? I haven't looked at the scores this morning from up here in Washington, but I haven't watched any high school from Georgia this year. I'll go back and look at the scores later on today. How y'all team down there do down south yesterday? Who's the big teams that got some upsets down in Georgia yesterday? So, can you hear me now? What about my sound? Am I okay now? How's the sound? Better hear it? Okay, I think I'm good. All right. All right. All right. What we got here? North Carolina State versus East Carolina. They're number 13 this year. They got NC State 12-point favorite with 51.5 over and under. That's one of the schools that I was recruited at right there. So don't have no allegiance to them, but yeah. 13, yeah, I can see NC State. They're gonna throw the ball a lot, most likely. So yeah, I can see that NC State winning that game. Should be a good game, I think, though. So that should be a good game. So North Carolina State over East Carolina, 12-point favorite. Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna go to a game that nobody asked me about. You got number 16 Miami playing Bethune-Cookman. What chance do Bethune-Cookman have against Miami? I don't see a lot. Miami should score 40-plus points. Should score 40-plus points. And Bethune-Cookman, I'm gonna give them 14 points, 2 touchdowns. So whatever the odds in this game, it's gonna be a very much going. But the one thing about this game, the band's gonna turn Miami out. Bethune-Cookman gonna turn that Miami out though. So that's the only positive part I see about Bethune-Cookman game against Miami. Is the band is gonna be rocking the house. So number 16 Miami over Bethune-Cookman. Beautiful, still beautifully. So Lee County, they tearing up again this year. That's awesome, man. I got a friend that from up here that got family member that go to Lee County. He said, "Big Low, Big Low, you said 40." Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a close game, but the band's gonna be rocking it though. That's all I can say about that right there. Thanks for joining us, Big Low, man. Appreciate that. Really do. Answer not a chance. That gives him a huge chance at halftime. That's about it. I don't see him. I think this game you probably seeing the reserves playing by the third quarter, by the end of the third quarter. So wow. Let me see what my guy here said. Illinois versus Wisconsin. Wisconsin should win this game. I think they got them favored already anyway. So Wisconsin, well, over Illinois State, yeah, they should beat Illinois State. Number 18 beat Illinois. So you never know. But they're playing at Madison in Madison, Wisconsin. So yeah, that should be a home field advantage. Plus the crowds in it. First game, crowds in it. So this team should come out, run the ball, and play good defense. And I give it a. I'm gonna just try to predict the score. I'm looking at about 31, 31, 10. So that's just a score I'm just throwing out there. I'm not sure, but Wisconsin win this game. So appreciate that. Appreciate that, Big Dog. Appreciate that. Really do. Thank you. Football talk is football talk. You're right about that. All right. So you waiting on the Lee County Valdosta matchup? Yeah, man. I remember Valdosta back in the day, man. Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah. Loudest, yeah. That's one of my closest friends up here in Washington. That's the school he went to actually. So yeah, man. High school football, bro. We don't have that type of. We have it here, but it ain't like that. So yeah, they don't have marching bands up here. Just to let everybody know. You come up here, they sit in the stand and play their music. So that's another world. So, all right, who else we got here? Let's go to another game. BYU plays South Florida. I think I talked about it already. BYU 11.5 point favorite. Ole Miss over Troy, 21.5 point favorite. Houston favorite over UTSA, San Antonio. Arkansas 6.5 over Cincinnati. Miami over Bethune Cookman. If it ain't 40, it ain't nothing. So now, Oklahoma over UTEP. Oklahoma's favorite by 30.5. They're playing in Norman. Yeah, I can see that, but UTEP they already lost the game already, so you know they lost the first game and they only had their main running back had 36 yards rushing the ball, so I can see this 30-point favorite in that game right there. We already talked about North Carolina, East Carolina, 12.5 point favorite. Michigan over Colorado, 30-point favorite, 30.5 point favorite. All right, Texas A&M over Sam Houston. Texas A&M should beat this team pretty handily, but with all these high recruits, they're supposed to be getting all this money. So yeah, they should be rocking this team over. So Texas A&M over Sam Houston, yeah, that's a guarantee for me. So is Clemson back this year? They fell off. Well, let's see. Coach. Is Clemson back this year? Yeah, I don't know, but I think they're gonna beat Tech. You know, but if Tech change the ways they do things, Tech could, like K-Sal said yesterday, Tech could upset them. But DJ Oogle, whatever his name is, DJU, he needs to play better, man. So that was the reason they had lost those games last year, because he didn't look good last year. So they rank kind of high though. I don't think they should be ranked that high. That's just me talking, but I don't think they should be ranked, that high. So, but those are the things they do when they want those great ratings. So, yeah, I can see that too. Like I said, Georgia Tech have to improve. They must play a flawless game, I say, to beat them. But it can be an upset. I can see that. If Georgia Tech upset them, that means they have improved. Because the last couple of years, but then again, Georgia Tech lost that number one running back too to Alabama. So unless they rekindle that running back room, made it stronger. But yeah, I can see an upset, Big Low. I definitely can. FAMU Jackson State, because they getting pro ready. I hate to say it, but they getting pro ready. They got some guys on that team. They got a lot of guys on that team that going to the pro. But FAMU man gonna win. So, but yeah, Jackson State gonna do what they're gonna do, but Jackson State's gonna win that game right there. So, well, the crime said Albany State FAMU is gonna be a good one too. Well, that's Night Riders people right there. So I'm sure he's gonna be looking forward to that game. So. But we're gonna say USC and Rice would be another lopsided matchup. Yeah, that game's pretty high turnaround too. So you got a 32.5 point favor. But it's only 61 points being scored. 61.5 points being scored. So they're giving Rice some type of leeway to score some points. So let's see what USC has. They lost some people last year. They got a new quarterback, because a new quarterback for the quarterback from last year, who was throwing to Drake London last year. He's in. I just seen the team he's playing. He's in another team already. Slovis, I think his name is. He's on another team right now. So what do you got here? But yeah, man. All right. Let me get to that game we all been talking about right here. Oh man. The Georgia Bulldogs versus the University of Oregon Ducks. Georgia's favored by 16.5 points, with a 54 points over and under. Me being a homer, I'm going with my Bulldogs. 16.5 points. We should cover. But one thing Oregon has, they have our offensive coordinator, their new head coach. And I think his defense is going to be ready. Are they going to be able to stop us? Don't know. But I expect this to be a good game. But if Georgia establish that run, this game gonna be over real fast. They're gonna wear that D line down. So Oregon needs to be ready, and Georgia needs to be ready for whatever trickery stuff that Oregon may pull out. So, but yeah, I think we'll be ready. That's just my take. So I'm giving Georgia that 6.5 cover on for this game. Like I said, the over and under is 54 points. So, yeah. Yeah, show us that pit. You're right. Yeah, but yeah, what do you guys think, man? How do y'all feel about this Georgia Oregon game? He said he got, like what I said, he going duck hunt today. Yeah, man. What's up, Larry? What's up, Mr. Modi? How you doing there? Thanks for joining me this morning, bro. Yeah, man. So, you got Dan Lanny, man. He's over there in Oregon now, We're going to see. How you guys think this game going to turn out? It's going to be a mollywop or it's going to be a close game? I'm not going to predict this game. I'm just going by what the numbers are saying. So I'm not going to stress on this game, man, because this game going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to watching it. Big answer. Let's go duck hunting, y'all. Go Dogs. Yes, sir. That's right. One of my old players there, Larry Archer, we are great. Be well, good old ball coach. Thank you guys, man. Glad you guys can join me here today. Appreciate that. Really do. What we got here? It'll be close at first, but then we'll pull away late. Yeah. I don't think you want to take it. I think you want to come out and establish yourself early, get this game over early, so we can get some of these young boys in. Like I say, if we can establish a run, the tight end's gonna be wide open. I think the tight end's gonna be very important today. That's gonna be our killer there. Those tight ends today. Those tight ends do their thing, man. This game's gonna be over real fast, but that run game's gonna be very crucial. Like I say, you got I don't know who got. You got Kenny McIntosh, the starter now. Then you got Kendall and Dejon. I'm looking forward to seeing that freshman, man. That Branson Robinson, man. That dude that looked like the Hulk. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing today. If he gets some playing time, I think if we can get this thing over early, we may see that guy out there. So. And like I said, we got a strong O line, man. Everybody who's on the O line has played. Xavier Truss is the only one that hasn't wasn't a starter last year. Xavier Truss pretty much taken Schaefer's spot this year, and Tate Ratledge is back from being out. He got hurt last year. If he didn't get hurt last year, I don't think Schaefer would have started this year. I don't think. Well, he probably would have still started. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Schaefer would have still started, but they would have never. Somebody else came in last year and played. And Tate probably should went out in that first game. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I believe that to a degree. But you got that Brock Bowers, man. That kid is fast too. he catches the ball, he can take it to the house. You don't see tight ends that can take it to the house like that. I think the last one we seen doing that was Davis when he played with San Francisco. So, but yeah, Brock Bowers, man, that kid's, but he's coming off that shoulder surgery from last year. So that's why he missed pretty much all the spring because of the shoulder. So hope that shoulder's healed. But then you got Darnell, another big man. So Bubba Gum said, I'm head out, but y'all have a good weekend. Football is back. Okay, brother. Have a great day, man. Thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate that. And also, guys, if you're in here, you haven't subscribed to this channel and AFN, please hit that subscribe button, like this channel, and share it out for me, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'm going on the hours. That's what I've been trying to do. I'm making it perfect. 1 hour. That was my goal. So, but yeah, man. I'm glad everybody's in here this morning. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that joined me this morning. I really do. But we're gonna get ready to wind this down. If you guys got any more questions for me, football related, I don't mind. What's up, Josh? My dude. I see you be doing that balance stuff, bro. Glad to see you doing good things with that, bro. Keep it up, man. Thanks for joining me in here. Appreciate that. What's up there, RV? JGA left. I want you to see me exactly how y'all want to pronounce that, bro, because I see it in here. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. So hit me up. Let me know how you pronounce that, how you want me to pronounce that in terms. So I won't get it wrong no more. Man, like I said, I appreciate everybody's in here, man. I really do. Thank you. Appreciate you too, Ed. Thank you, brother. Thank you for joining me, man. Yeah. So I'm getting ready for that game, man. That Georgia game gonna be off the chain. But I gotta go get my car worked on this morning. Got an air pressure tire sensor that I went out, and that's gonna cost me. I don't know how much it's gonna cost me, but it's gonna cost me some. I hate spending money, but I got to spend it to keep myself rolling. So, but yeah, I'm looking at this line. They got this kid named Tyron Ingram Dawkins going to be starting at the other DN. He's a redshirt freshman. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, Nazir Stackhouse finally gets some play time. I'm glad to see that, too. He's right behind Zion Lowe, man. Ha ha ha, you funny, boy. You know that's that right there. It's that Georgia, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Dan Jackson is a starting free safety. Got Malachi behind him. Man, this team is deep, bro. At all positions. This is a very deep team. Freshman Marshall, he's backing up Swamil Mundell. He's a sophomore, so I guess this sophomore came in and was lights out when he came in, bro. Yeah. Let me see what he done in that depth chart. They got him third on the depth chart behind those two guys, man. But Michael Wade, yeah, he's a freshman. So they got him third, but most likely you're gonna see him in there because Kirby does a lot of subbing in there. He does a lot of subbing. So yeah, he was a beast in school last year, man. But I'm looking forward to seeing him play too. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of these freshmen play, man. I'm hoping Marcus Rosamond Jackson is healthy, man, because that kid there is beast too. Dominique, hope he's healthy. So we got some guys, man. And we lost what's called this year to the injury bugs. So that hurts a lot. Arian Smith, they say he was looking good in what's called be. That kid gets hurt every year, man. What do you think Eric Gilman gonna do? Well, if the ball's going to him, he's gonna catch it, and he's gonna probably try to, don't give him no slant. He may take to the house. Like I said, I'm not sure how he's conditioned. I know he's conditioned better than he was in spring camp. So, but yeah, this tight end group is gonna be very dangerous, man. So they got a three-headed monster at tight end, and you get runners. But I'm also interested to see what Kendall Milton's gonna do this year, man. I'm interested to see what he's gonna do this year. So he has to stay fully healthy. And that's the thing. He has to stay fully healthy. So if he stays fully healthy, I think he's gonna do big things this year. He's a junior this year, so his playing all these guys are junior. I think Dejon Edwards, man, that's gonna be your dark horse right there. To me, he's gonna be the dark horse of this offense. When he comes to the game, he's gonna do big things, man. He's the third on the depth chart now instead of fifth. So he's gonna come in. He's gonna do. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I think Kenny's gonna have a big game too. I do. Like I said, that run game, tight end pass game, is gonna be very. Yeah, it's gonna be very good. But Edwards, yeah, I think he's nice. I think, like I say, that's gonna be my surprise guy right there when he gets the ball. And I think like Kirby, he tries to keep him fresh, but if Edwards hot, he gonna let Edward eat. I think. So he got three solid running back. Well, Georgia always has good running back, but they actually got four. But I'm looking forward to seeing them get this game over early. And let to see the Robinson and Edwards do their work. Branson Robinson. I want to see this kid play. Yeah, they got, like I said, I'm looking at this depth chart on the defense also. This defense got a lot of these 5-star guys. They got to sit, especially the freshmen. They got to sit, man. You got some stuff behind them, bro. Yeah, we got some stuff. We got a freshman punter this year. I hear he's pretty good though. So, but yeah, man. So that right there. I'm looking forward to seeing all this, bro. But anyway, guys, man, it's been great talking today. You got any more questions? Get me up. I'm gonna do about another couple more minutes. You got any more questions? If not, it's been great this morning. Like I said, I'm gonna tell everybody go Dogs. Also, man, don't forget Falcons play next week, man. Come in and join me. I'm gonna be doing a live party feed for this game. It's gonna be probably on AFN and my channel, and Facebook and YouTube also. So what I would like you guys to do again, if you haven't, hit that subscribe button for me, hit that like button, and share this content out, man. This is something that I've been working on. I like doing it. It's fun. I enjoy people coming in and asking me questions, and I enjoy giving everybody the information that I have. So it ain't my information; it's information that I get from everybody else. So I have my own opinion with things, but with my opinions, pretty much based on the facts that I've got from everything else. He said, "Go Braves, go Hawks, go Falcons, go Everything GA, baby. I love it. I'm down with it, Big Ant. I'm down with everything you're saying here, bro. So, but without that being said, I'm gonna go out here with a little soft tones. And like I say, I got a couple more minutes. Any more questions? One more. Do you think we see more than the 13 personnel today? Yeah, yeah. We're gonna see. We'll probably see. They probably spread out a couple plays just to get these guys just to see Stephen throw the ball around. You may even see you may even see them come out with Todd Monken. He is the quarterback that throws the ball. You got Donis Mitchell. You got Lad McCarthy, and you got Carreras Jackson, who's healthy this year. So yeah, you may see them throw the ball a little bit and come out and you may even see a 10 personnel today. For sure, you're gonna see a 12 personnel, but hey, we're gonna see. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. And like I said, guys, watch all the games you can, man. Football is back, man. So with that being said, I'm Coach. This is Coach Unchained, part of AFN. Don't forget, hit subscribe that button to AFN also, guys, man. Great content out there. And, follow everybody from AFN. Follow that family, man. We one big family, man. And I appreciate it again. Thank everybody for joining. Have a great Saturday. And go Dogs.